up? It is TP Game Boys here, and we are bringing you kind of a special video, kind of a going away of Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2 is coming out in a few weeks, really soon, and we just thought that we would make a video kind of talking about things that we think Modern Warfare 3 could have done a little differently. And there are a few things. I mean, sure, there are things they did right, but, they could have improved on some things. So, I am going to first talk to you about the spawns. The spawns in the game were bad. They were terrible. They really messed up the game. Bad. I think the game would have been like twice as good if it weren't for the spawns. The reason they were so bad is because they changed it to make the game, in their definition, and this is exactly what they said, faster paced. That did not work at all for them. It made everything just like a huge hellhole, pretty much. Everyone spawns like right on top of each other, and it's bad. Especially in like free for all. There's this one map in particular, Parish. I don't know, it's a DLC map, but it's really bad. There are people that just spawn right on top of each other. And basically what happened is they took, usually there's a default spawn system, that's been in all the other Call of Duties, and it's pretty much just a simple spawn system. There's one side of the map you spawn on, and then there's another side of the map you spawn on. On this map, now they took the straight, and now they've made it a circle, pretty much. You spawn anywhere, basically, around the map. It's crazy. I'm not giving the best description of it, but they could have fixed it. I think they should have just stuck with the original spawn system, because that worked out pretty well. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was definitely better than the one in this game. So, Lucas, I'm going to hand it over to you. Give your share.
Yeah, I'm talking about the DLC, the map packs. In our opinion, me and Nathan's opinion, we didn't like how they released the map packs every month. And in my opinion, I kind of think that it was less exciting, because like getting a map pack on every special occasion, I liked it better, because like it was kind of a surprise. And every month, like, nobody really wants a special ops map, and like nobody really plays that as much as they play online. So I don't know how much I liked that in this game. They could have changed it a little bit better and then made it so it didn't come out every month and maybe on the special occasion.
Especially the content.
Nathan, what's the next thing you gotta talk about?
Like, some of the maps were pretty good, but other ones were not good at all.
I know.
Like,
I didn't even buy them. Most of them.
I have Elite. Lucas doesn't, but like I didn't even download my maps usually. Especially the maps for some reason took up so much space. Like one map is like 60 megabytes. I don't know. Sometimes, no, it's higher than that actually, usually. One was like 300 megabytes, and I only have a 20 gig hard drive. I have a 61, but I'm too lazy to put all my stuff on that one. So, that's like, honestly, like special ops missions. That's the best thing they could have came up with. It's embarrassing. So, like,
I know.
But there's another thing. The support kill streaks. Now they went from the standard, kill streaks. You select, your 3 kill streaks, and then they changed it to these 3 packages. Now, all of them, Specialist was very fair. I think Specialist was really the only one that wasn't overpowered or underpowered. Actually, I think Assault was underpowered. I honestly think that the Assault kill streaks were not the same as they were in the other Call of Duties, and they should have changed that. They should have buffed up the kill streaks a little bit, added something different, but that's just my thought. But support kill streaks, I think they had the right idea. I think they had a good idea on I think support could be potentially one of the best things about the next Call of Duty if they make a Modern Warfare 4. They need to change it though. Like, my biggest complaint with Modern Warfare 3 was probably this. Why is there a stealth bomber in the support kill streaks? It doesn't do anything. It does too much is what I mean to say. There should be, here's the deal with the stealth bomber. You should only be able to call it in on objectives. Instead, you have people calling it in on the spawns and getting, like, multi-kills, and then they just spawn in the same exact spot, and it really has no effect on the objective at all. Some people like to say it does, but it doesn't. The Juggernaut was
Not at
kind
all.
of, yeah, that was all right. The escort airdrop I think was a little bit overpowered at times, but they had the right idea. The fake care packages were pretty cool, I think, but sometimes they just get annoying because like when they call a care package on the B flag and it's like an Osprey gunner and nobody on their team is going for it. It's a little bit obvious in my opinion. So that's that. I think they could change it up a little bit in the next game that they make and potentially make something really good out of it.
Yeah,
I think. So Lucas,
maybe like stealth bombers could
yeah,
go in
yeah,
assault.
that's what
That'd
I
be
think
kind of
they
cool.
should do, and they need to buff the assault next time around. So
Yeah.
Lucas, what's the next thing you want to talk about that they can improve on?
The death
Oh my
streaks.
gosh, yes,
The death streaks in this
it's
game,
ridiculous.
they were ridiculous. You have hollow points, which barely did
Sorry
anything.
about
I
that
mean,
noise, guys.
if you have an ACR, nothing's gonna help you. It's not really gonna help you if you're using an ACR because it's one of the most powerful guns in the game. And then hollow points was just a little, just not. It's kind of useless, honestly. And then Dead Man's
Oh my
Hand.
gosh.
It is the most ridiculous death streak, honestly, in my opinion, that is out
I
there.
remember I died
And
one away from a
I
Moab
think
away.
this is.
No, it was like 4
Oh
away. It
no!
wasn't 1 away, but it was pretty close to a Moab, and I died. Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
The next one that grinds my gears is Final Stand. I know Jimmy uses Final Stand, and that's fine, but I'm so glad. I heard they're taking it out of the Black Ops 2, which I think they are. I'm so glad they are.
Yeah, Final Stand's
If they are, and thank you, because oh my gosh, it's so bad. But like, I died a few away from Moab on that too. And the other things like painkillers and
Painkiller wasn't in the game.
and
There was ballistic
pill-
vest.
no, in this game.
Painkiller wasn't in the
Painkillers,
game. There was ballistic vest.
ballistic
Painkiller was in Modern Warfare 2. They took that out because everyone hated it.
painkiller. Oh no, it was juice.
Juice
It
was
was
pretty
juice.
fair.
Sorry,
See,
it's
I'm
the same as
using that right
painkiller.
here. Juice is pretty fair in my opinion. It really doesn't do much. That's usually what I put on because nobody hates it. It's kind of cool to run around too.
I don't.
Juiced, yeah. It kind of actually helps a little bit. You can get to the objective a little faster. I actually like it. But
And then that's about it for the death streaks. Those are like Dead Man's Hand and Final Stand are
I don't know
probably
what they
the
were
most.
thinking with Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I know.
So.
Like, why would
Like,
it's just awful.
So the last thing that we want to talk about is Call of Duty Elite in general. It was a good at first, right? But honestly, I haven't been on the Elite website since for at least 8 months. It was cool at first, right? I used to go on it every single day, but now I realize it's not. There's really no point in buying it other than the DLC drops, which, as we already said before, it wasn't worth it. I really don't think so. I think that if I hadn't got Elite, I wouldn't have got those maps. I don't think so. They have some cool things on there, right? They have the clans, which are pretty cool. I mean, if you're that kind of guy, I was in a clan for a while, but then I got kicked out because I never played with them. But there's really not that much. I mean, they're improving Elite in the next game. It's going to be Elite 2.0, I think, and I think that's going to be free, and now they're going to have Season Pass, which is something new. It's kind of like Elite. I think that's going to be a little bit better, but it's going to be hard to tell. But Elite, I never found the whole point of it. I didn't get it, honestly. I think, you can see, your screenshots on there. But you can see your KD, you can see your stats, but other than that, you can see all those in the game, which I really don't see why you would need to go on your computer to see those when you can see them on the game. And then there's a few other things. You get double XP sometimes randomly. They really don't do that anymore.
Every week or something.
Stop doing that. They give random double XP, and you get 2 hours of double XP sometimes. It's kind of cool that they do that, but they didn't do it enough. I don't think. If you're gonna pay $50, I think you should get more double XP than that. But that's really it. I think that we tied it up pretty well, and there are a few things they could have worked on, done a little better. So thanks for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this video. Tell us what you think Modern Warfare 3 could have done better. Thanks, guys. Bye.